Amazon Prime, Coming to America 2, starring Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall. Oh my God, guys. I was like really hoping, didn't have big expectations coming to this, but I was just praying that it would be just a smidge as good as the first one was. Don't get me wrong, I didn't expect lightning to strike twice and be captured in a bottle, but I just wanted it to be a good sequel, especially 30 years from the original. People have to remember that was a once in a lifetime kind of magic, if you want to call it, that happened way back when, 30 years ago. When that movie, I watched that as a kid and I laughed my butt off. It was, and it still is. This one doesn't go behind. It's sarcastic, a lot of racy jokes that don't work with today's society, but you understand why they use that tone in this film because that's the way Eddie Murphy is, right? But no one should have got offended. If you got offended, I don't know. That's all on you. But unbelievable. Almost the whole entire cast came back, I think, besides Eric LaSalle. But it picks up where it left off. It really suggests that it's 30 years in the making. So spoiler alert, guys. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out, then come back, then leave your comments below. But anyways, so Eddie Murphy's character, King Akeem, well, he's married. As you guys know, he married Lisa. They live in Wakanda. He has 3 daughters with her. And of course, the king, played by James Earl Jones, is telling him that, listen, man, I don't know what we're going to be doing because we got to keep peace in the kingdom there. And the bad guy's played by Wesley Snipes. He's kind of like the guy from Next Door, Next Dory, I think they call it. It's messed up, but they tied it with the first one because I know Eddie Murphy was supposed to marry someone there to keep the peace in the first film. She was like barking like a dog. There's a lot of flashbacks in it, which is phenomenal. It ties in the stories there. You got McDowell, Lisa's father, who's opened a restaurant in Samunda. Sorry if I call it Wakanda. I apologize, guys. And it's just hilarious. It's their 30th anniversary, and they're trying to broker a peace thing, and he doesn't know what to do because he's afraid he's going to get killed by Wesley Snipes' character. He's trying to arrange his daughter to marry a freak-looking idiot, basically, is the way I'm going to describe it. So he gets this idea, you know what? Whatever the hell. And it's revealed by James Earl Jones that you got a lost bastard in New York City that you had a fling with. And he's like, no, I didn't. So then they do the flashback, and of course, Arsenio's Hall, oh my God, Sammy, I can't remember his name, Simi, explains, remember that time we went there and we met up with Leslie Jones, which is the lady he met up with, and he got high and whatever? He realizes that, yeah, that he did have a kid, so he's like, holy shit. So he's pissed off. Typical bickering between the two. So they decide, we got to go to America, pick up this kid, bring him back so then he can solve all his problems in a sense. And of course, in true fashion, everything gets unraveled. He learns the truth of why he was brought there. There's a lot of hijinks, funny crap, like, back in Zamunda and in I guess, New York City or whatever the hell. But, oh my God, visiting the barbershop where Eddie Murphy pretty much plays all the different characters there. Phenomenal. They're all back, just old. The jokes back and forth. McDowell, with the whole McDonald's thing was pretty cool. Lisa with her connection. Leslie Jones with the family. Tracy Morgan's in it. Phenomenal. But yeah, the kid's like hard on his times, doesn't know what is, and then he gets plucked out of obscurity, taken there, expected to be king and stuff, and marry Wesley Snipes' daughter, which she's good looking, but not for him. It's like basically, yes, I'll do whatever you want. So subservient in many ways there. Meanwhile, there was a barber that he kept on cutting his hair, and he's kind of like slowly falling for her. And then you can only imagine what happens. He decides, hey, Lo, I'm backing out. I'm not going to get married to this girl who pretty much is like a robot. I'm going to go with her. So they end up going back to New York. So he ends up going back. Holy crap. More hijinks. Arsenio Hall, that preacher that's pretty much on crack, is in there. And he's performing the ceremony. Of course, he's going rushing back to stop the wedding, but then he realizes I did the same kind of thing to my father and found my own character. So he kind of realized hey, this is not for me. Oh my God. But Jesus. And then to go back, but before they go back, he left Arsenio Hall at the back, home, Semi, and his daughters. Oh my God, there's a fight scene that the daughters kick some butt. Unbelievable. There's a lot of kind of like the Lion King theme, kind of making fun with Black Panther moments in there. But all in all, it worked, man. I was really surprised the music, yet freaking Morgan Freeman there doing the pre-funeral ceremony that he's explaining to Eddie Murphy that, listen, you got to do something. I want to go out with a bang. And he literally tells him a few seconds before he actually does pass, he goes, I'm going to die now. And he doesn't believe him, but he ends up passing. So that was one of those, are you kidding me now? But a lot of slapstick comedy like that. If you love the first one, it's the same elements here. Not exactly like the first, don't get me wrong, but they did a great second attempt, in my own personal opinion, and they nailed it out of the park. It's only an hour and 45 minutes. Wasn't bored at all. Sure, had a couple of slow scenes here and there, but even at the end, the dance number, and to have so many singers in there. Oh my God. At the beginning and at the end, it was just basically Eddie Murphy in an outfit singing We Are Family. And then you have Wesley Snipes jumping in and everybody doing their little dance numbers. There's post credit that they're doing little bloopers in here and there. But overall, I think you guys are going to totally enjoy it. I enjoyed the hell. I expected not to like it and go, oh my God, this is going to be another Dumb and Dumber 2 sequel. And it just kind of fell flat in its face. This is not the case. I highly, truly recommend all of you guys to check it out. You're going to laugh. Like, it's a total surprise, and I'm happy with it. So there you go. Those are my movie reviews. So now